there are 27 in this room. I want all of you to look at the thymus gland. Approximately here, because I'm look out trees. Bring a great golden light, please. Into this room that we're building so magnificently, and you are building it magnificently. And the endocrine system is the absolute connection to your soul, to your higher self, and to your oversoul. The absolute connection. The finite science is really not many people writing well say it's the nervous system. Well, the endocrine is the connection physically, physiologically, biologically with your soul. That is the connection with all levels of self. So in this little gland, which was perfectly prepared, it's been shut off for several 100,000 years, and now needs to be mutated into activity. See it soften, please. View a gland. View a gland and see it. There's plasticine for this exercise, and put linseed oil on it to soften it. This is the place for the heart chakra, the cosmic heart, the all that is. For when the soul, higher self, oversoul anchor into your fourth, fifth, sixth dimensional body, this is where it anchors. So a healthy thymus, a healthy endocrine system is absolutely imperative. Light, soften, gentle one, please. Some of you have done some marvelous work. Some of you incredible cosmic heart. This thymus room is huge. That's what I want with all of you, and that's what you will want for yourselves. For abundance comes through the heart. It does not matter what kind of abundance we speak of, it comes through the heart, through the thymus. And you will notice again, the thyroid and the parathyroid are very, very activated. And you will reactivate now all of them, so that there's a circle. Thyroid, parathyroid, thyroid, parathyroid, thymus. The endocrine system, the breath of God in physical terms. The inner breath, the outer breath. You are on the inner breath. And it's essential now that we reunite with the Creator. Let us soften this, gentle ones. More light, please. You're doing extremely well as a group. Extremely well. And see this light blaze within this area, the thymus. So you cannot have abundance of your own creative abilities until this is developed. Others, this way comes with light, works with light, and it is not atomic manipulation. You work and create with light. You're not manipulating the elementals, you are creating with light. Very good. See it collectively now with this group as one. And expand out to those four pillars, please. You can expand throughout infinity. Creation has no boundaries. And at this time, a few among you, all of you in this room, there should be no limitations to your consciousness. You should be able to connect with every aspect of self. Every aspect of self. Know that the thymus is softened, gentle ones, and expand that gland so that it can house all that comes in, the soul, the higher self, the oversoul, the senior monad, the undifferentiated source. Yes, verily we will bring in the undifferentiated source as all that is. Light, good. This group is brilliant. Light, trigger the light in this area, please. Light, trigger light. You are the creators of your own reality, and in this reality we will magnify our creative abilities as one with all that is. Large in the thymus, make the thymus as large as you wish. You can expand it to the four pillars and beyond. To the four pillars, gentle ones, and beyond. Into the thymus. See the male and what has been viewed as the female polarity. See them as one. We're not going to go to one side of the body for the know that the feminine principle is within this thymus room, and expand that consciousness, please. I like to use an electrical blue until it's perfectly, wonderfully anchored within your cellular system, your cellular body. The feminine principle of existence, dear ones, is anchored on this planet. And recognize that this energy is very dynamic. It must be anchored and balanced for our neighbors, many with the Space Command, have all this dynamic orientation. It is this planet that's being housed with the female principle, and that consciousness will be absorbed. All your gods have been male, and this is not possible. There has been a total imbalance in this galaxy, a total imbalance, and that includes your spacecraft, your space team. So we expand that consciousness of the oneness of creation throughout this galaxy, throughout this solar system, as one, gentle one, as one, the gold and white light, the blend of the 12th, the blend of the source, 12th age of the source. Move it out in little circles, gentle ones, as you would in the cosmic heart design, in circles, moving out, so it becomes more and more encompassing. Recognize that the thymus has softened. that you are the creator of this reality, and that you're recreating the cosmic heart for your own use and for the use of all creation. The feminine principle, call on Mahatma, gentle ones, and call on all aspects of yourself. This you must do as a personality. Open the crown. Oh, wonderfully. Open it wider, please. And now pour in this divine energy that is balanced. One does not overwhelm the other. It's not the nature of creation to overwhelm. It's simply to blend, to become. You have the profoundest balance of love and light. One's male energy is not threatened by this, or it enhances it. The female is irrevocably enhanced by this dynamic energy. For she is very dynamic. Blend it throughout. For your lower, the greatest shock that Brian had was that this galaxy does not understand. As far away as the 24 elders do not understand the nature, true nature of androgyny. And you will mirror this, for this is the greatest mirror in creation right now, because of its dichotomy, because of its polarity. Powerfully use this gentle one, please. Powerfully bring in the united God, Goddess, and see that they are one. When you create a cosmic heart, the cosmic source heart has no polarity. It's one. Know that this is not a threat to your sexuality, it's an enhancement. The male will become more receptive to the female as she views herself more dynamic. Those circles going out, 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 out. Feel the profound opening of the heart as you expand your consciousness, please. Out. Find the joy of blending, please. The joy, the oneness of the Creator. And see your link with the Creator. Know that you are of the same seed as all in this room, and therefore all of creation. Wherever we go, we see the united oneness, the collective oneness, the bountiful oneness. visualize the angelic hosts, for they are so joyful as we expand our consciousness and we unite with who we are. Love, love, breathe in the abundance of this oneness, that there is no distress, that we can heal this sense of separation. We will heal this sense, this bitter sense of separation. We will heal for the galaxy, for all universes who have not healed this part of themselves. This, gentle ones, is so important. Breathe out, 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 as you begin to redefine oneness. Out. Clockwise, out, 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 out. Move beyond the universal level, please, now, into the spiritual realm. And we expand our consciousness out to the source star, please. And it's a brilliant light now, it's a brilliant golden light. The 12th ray is very, very present. Oh, good. Very, very good. The pyramid light grid is with you as the group. What? Ah, good. Connect now and invite all aspects of self, please. Brilliant white light of the source itself now we expand our consciousness into now. Don't let that stop you. unite your heart, your cosmic heart, with the cosmic heart of all creation. Sense that you're generating balance, equilibrium, that you and the Creator are one. Unite these two hearts that are one. And counterclockwise now, come back into your own thymus room. Take it all back into your own thymus room, gentle one. Counterclockwise. Anchor the cosmic heart within your own thymus, gentle one, and know that they are one and there is no separation, that you and God are one, or you are the same essence, and particularly redefined, you are the same essence, because of course knows not polarity. It has to be redefined, not just on this planet. We're very surprised that so many galaxies do not understand this principle, so they have not been balanced. That radiation is very, very profound. What if you can do? It reverberates throughout the cosmos, and it is very real. This is what you have to redefine in your sense of limitation. It's very, very helpful to know that you are. And every cell in the body will start to vibrate at a much higher vibration now as we breathe in. Breathe into this developing thymus and breathe through what we call the emotional body, not the second chakra, but through its creativity beyond your etheric body, covers your total body. Having breathe out, gentle ones, you see emotions that tie you to this earth and to its confusion. And these are all related to the 1, 2, and some would use 3 strands of this UDC. Call it 2, the first chakra, the second chakra. They are absolutely connected. This is why the imprisonment and the sense of profound limitation. The emotional body, we bring into life, and we breathe it out through the mental body, which is approximately a foot and a half beyond your etheric body. There are several in this room have astral projections that we may wish to tidy up now. The astral, if you look at the cell, you have your physical body, the body itself, cellular body, then you have the astral body. And look to the astral body as attached to the inner, as if were made the inner part of your etheric body. And feel it, please release it, because a lot of you have quite a bit of connection still with the astral, and that's readily understood. Release it, breathe it through, merge your etheric in the astral phase. The astral body is not required within this group. It can become one, so that you have to travel with the etheric. Merge into feeling very clearly in light, the one etheric body with these two composites. These little sprinkler candles, the ones that children play with this time of year, see the whole etheric body ignite, light, into light, 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 all of your body, please, all of your body allow it to become light, 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 light. Look under the arms, please, kneecaps, all areas, please. Mastoids behind the ears, mastoids, please, ignite, 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 ignite. All becomes light. The astral body is not something that you need to travel with anymore. And we say to ourselves now that we can become light, for this is what's happening. Every cell in the body ignites and becomes that part of the atom we call the electron. That light portion of the electron ignites that better one. That is the atomic, the atom connection with its source is the electron. It is the light within the atom. It is that particle which is essential to do what it is you are doing to create the light body. Please visualize a candle. I must do it this way, but we don't have a left candle or a right candle, so we've had the magnificence of the goddess present. So we're not going to look at a left side and a right side of our duality. We will look at one. A God in itself, in the center of the thymus, light a candle. In this thymus room. Be very still with your mind and concentrate. Please visualize the candle. If you can't see it, look at the one that's there. center of this magnificent room. The candle whose flame is steadfast, absolutely steadfast, and it expands and gives great light, warmth to this cosmic room, to this final room, to this final room. And relate this to the electron for the moment, because it is the electron with a force field that causes so much consternation for us going into light. Man created force field. Force field has been very prevalent on this planet through fear, through misunderstanding. Always it's the electron that creates magnificent Lightbody, which is doing now. Please, gentlemen, most of you are coming into light. Some of you already are profound light. Stand this canvas throughout the body and realize effectively that it is an example of electron, what a force field does if you blow with the candle or you are startled suddenly. It has a profound effect on your alignment. Think of all those things during the day, whether it's television or a horror film or something dreadful that you see. That candle, that inner light, is expressed through a force field or distortion. I want that candle lit and upright. So this is what the electron, that part of your atom, is creates. The substance of your light body. In your meditation, settle on. Look to that concentration, for the mind is mighty. The mind is mighty. And in this world of immense distraction, to keep the mind still and to visualize that you are whole, that you are one, that you recognize the androgyny of your source connection, as a male and female are elements. As you recognize this and you repeat to yourself, I accept it as a reality. And I forgive all those who have in any way trespassed or moved against that which is feminine or that which is male in my perception, like Lindy's now. They allow my emotional body to feel. We've had millions of years of abuse. Candle stays upright and it expands throughout the spineless room and begins its journey to burn away through the emotional body. Its radiance is beyond your spirit, too. Becomes a flame, a cosmic flame, a transformational flame of fire. Every part of this emotional body, too. Every part. I release the fear of my third eye not seen, because it sees such horrible things. I recognize that can be healed. I agree that I will look now and open this consciousness. And I will see the Devics, I will see the elements, I will see the other aspects of self, for it is only for the earth field that is caused me to exercise. And the candle is particularly persuasive in consciously, you said, eye for the pineal node. Look at the back of your head now, through the pineal node, the back of your brain, and look to the front and visualize a candle. The tunnel, gentle one. We open up the sphere that is negated, much of what we would wish to see. It's not important if you see, but some of you think it is. Important to know it's available. Some of you get distortion in the candle. It's interesting. Aha. Yeah. This is the light. The light is the way. It's not. It is always an electronic body. Take it down to the first, second, and third chakra, please, and leave it at the emotional chakra, the second chakra. Now I want you to really think in terms, because it suits you to do so, all aspects of self that do not understand these first, second, and third chakras. Release them now, please, so they do not travel well. They do not go into a multi-dimensional matrix very well. A heal, there's a great healing light coming in now. You can see the lavender. Some of you are purple. Heal this lower portion, the portion lower, higher, it's of our own creation. All hostility, all hurt, all dismay, all anger I release now, for I am light. I breathe this out through my mental body, I breathe this through my emotional body, the accumulative effect. Oh. And I forgive myself above all, and I begin to adore who I am becoming. For without light and love, there is nothing. Breathe out, gentle ones, emotional body, the mental body, and release into light, into the spiritual body beyond all of your grievances, all of having been put upon by another sex, particularly you women and you men who have been female. Every hurt we promise we can release now, please. For if I tie you with illusion, it is illusion. It seems so very real to all who have personalities now. Little lightness in the solar plexus, please, for that has controlled you as the lower mind, the lower will for so very, very long. The solar plexus, gentle ones, see light. Bring in. angelic hosts would love to help you here if you allow them, but they're so joyful. Yeah. Lighten up. Our structure, our misaligned structure, where we have been controlled, particularly because of the DNA and our improper use of polarity. We decide now through realization, visualization, but particularly realization that we can change our consciousness, that we are the creators of our own reality, and through this we now address who we wish to become. And for those that have chosen this path at this time, it will be a light vehicle for all of creation. I realize there is only now in my creative abilities, there is nothing that we can address is the past except historically, and it has no intrinsic value spiritually. Only now, and on this third dimensional planet becoming fourth dimensional, only the relative now as you become fourth and fifth and sixth dimensional. At every moment of our life that we bring these energies into this universe and recognize the collectivization of all creation, we address the simplicity of love. We address the wholeness of who we are as the I am, not the universal I am, the creator I am. That has nothing to do with ego. We're given free will, and we've abused it rather badly here. So much so that there's a point of no return has force not connected with this little planet. Feel the presence if you can, breathe it in, not only of the totality of who you are, but the alternate realities that you are assisting, who are having a look at the density of this planet for the first time. It's quite unbelievable to these beings that are you, that anything could be so dense, so lovely, so dense. Allow these beings to come in. They're a bit of a burden. Some may think it's a cheap ride. Only here with a physical body do you have this power. You need that connection and the unification that cosmic heart to cosmic heart, to balance through the polarity. Understanding that the only two energies in existence that need to be identified are the electron and the microtron, one spiritual, one physical. All of these are space. Quite an accumulation. Rid oneself of the emotional. Breathe it out, please, everyone. Mostly the second chakra. The confusion. Of trying to do what we thought was right with true unity. Place the full helixy or vortice, please. A vortice is the chakra. The chakra is the center. Into the second chakra, please. Place it large disc as you would a hula hoop. And spin it rapidly with a golden color. And fling out that which cannot be carried into another dimension. The accumulative effects of distress, anger. Release the anger. Release the anger. Release the sense that I have been put upon, that I'm a victim. Why me? Release that without creation. Why me is not existent. We must, as our cellular structure, all our five body system members, release this. This was fire, much lighter than your spirit. It's a little dance. All chakras exist, and your DNA is exactly the same state. We'll go into that later. So your chakra brighter and brighter and brighter. The chakra and the DNA are both helixes in shape. They're both helixes in shape. They both Very good. Very good. Faster, 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 please. Release all that you cannot carry now. Through the emotional body, through the mental body, into the spiritual body. And recognize there is a connection. There is an absolute connection with the DNA, all 12 helixes as we're developing today and tomorrow and the next day. As the 12 chakras, there is an absolute connection, one with the other. Take this disc and run it up through all your chakras, now up and down and into the base, up and down, and clear that which you cannot carry. It's much more brilliant than you're showing, much more brilliant, fast. It has a profound feeling effect with these vortices, these chakras, so they are centers of power, as are the helixes within your own DNA, within your own DNA. Open up the crown, gentle ones, your concentration will be exuded that. Not just up to that. Let's quickly look at the first, second, and third chakra, and release and surrender to the divine plan with the first chakra. surrender. Release fear. Release fear. Release fear. It's an ancient one of us, most of them. There are no dinosaurs. There are two legs now. Lovely, lovingly forgive yourself. So there is never anything to forgive, it's simply explained. Love yourself, direct the attention now to the silence and say, I am capable. I am fully capable of remaining as the I am and to adore that which I am becoming. I'll remember this candle every time I have a problem, and I will light my own silence into light, and it will reverberate throughout creation as the ultimate I am. I recognize that this connection can be made, is being made. So this is who I am. I'm not who I have been told I am. Very little has reality from textbooks or from education. I have to re-educate myself simply and profoundly. And there's a huge response within my cellular structure, evidenced by the light that I am becoming, the wholeness of what I am and what I am becoming. And it's all inclusive, for it's re-identifying personality with the soul, with the higher self, with the oversoul, with the monad, with the source and the undifferentiated source, and knowing that we are one. This break in connection, referred to as the quote fall of man, is erroneous now. I accept that I am the creator of my reality. And I profoundly accept the responsibility. And I will look at the outer world, never the same way as I have in the past. I will lovingly communicate, I will lovingly try to understand my neighbors, try to understand the darkness that's inherent on this little planet. And through the electromagnetics that are so persuasive now for the few that are going into light, this planet will become light as was intended, and the playful, joyful playground that was intended, and I know this to be so. Breathe, everyone, with some stimulation, just breathe right out. all that isn't, all that you call the past, your scientist has not understood this. The past cannot be, everything is in the now. Newtonian physics, Cartesian philosophy, when you address it and look at it positively, are rather archaic, not disdainfully so. I think we did very well with what we had to work with. All of it. You look very, very wonderful. And remember, whenever you're perplexed about what's coming in or trying to fit it into your graphics, your demographics, remember the soul is getting it. No matter what you don't understand, it's specified to you always in the future. You are magnificent. Magnificent. So much greater than you yet know. And you will be seeing this the next few years. Finally. Gentle heart. Come back with your body, please. You will break the light. Breathe out, though you're not. You're still in the stimulative effect. Very good. Very, very, very effective. Can any of you see the energies that are here to assist you? Layer, tier upon tier upon tier? I think there's one or two that can. It's a joyous reunion, one might say. A little walk wouldn't hurt you. And if any of you need brushing, please ask your neighbor. There's been a lot of work done. Oh my Lord. Oh dear. So, if it's back here, just in your seats at 3:30, because then we'll have a. Is that all right? Thank you all very much.